Check, microphone check, man. Live. We're doing it live. Yeah. So, what's going on, everybody? Impromptu stream, kind of, sort of live stream, but normally I do these live streams at least once a month. I'll probably be doing it 2 times this month, though, in February, because today is Super Bowl day, and Lord knows. So what I'm going to do is just go ahead and just run a couple of blasts and let people know what's going on. So if you happen to casually walk up in this stream, I greatly appreciate y'all. Thank you so much. But we're going to listen to everybody's music or whatnot. And that reminded me, too, as I look at Weaver Beats on here. We're going to listen to music today. I know today is Super Bowl Sunday, so, the numbers will be massively lower than usual. I got 2 of my dogs up in this piece. I don't even have it. Hold on, Viral. I don't even have it in here. Trey, I see you, my guy. Yeah, bro. I need 2 joints on your EP, or I need 2 joints from my joint, Trey. Straight up. I did one in front of you, and I also got another one. I got the other joint that you requested. So I definitely want to hear your take on that. But it's not about that, this live stream or whatnot. But in preparation and getting the situation at hand, let me go ahead and get that echo full in gear, because you already know I gotta bless it. We're gonna do some shout outs real quick. Viral. What's good? I didn't get that inhale in here, but shout out to everybody that's tuning in today. Yeah, I needs that, Trey. I needs you. I needs you. I needs those vocals, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Like, not even capping. And I do apologize for not even getting to the studio Friday. The Thursday and Friday were insane. Matter of fact, last week was totally insane, and I got things I gotta go up. What's going on, Vent? What's going on, Vid Edge? It's popping. Let me go down the list of people that are joining in right now. Future Untold, Buzz Music, Kai Soul, Wave, Tyrone. You already know Tyrone, what you doing? But keep FL out. For those that want to know, man, if you are someone that's not a member of this channel or whatnot, we do allow people to submit for free or whatever, man. I'm not into begging everybody to be doing stuff like that or anything. You know what I'm saying? Oh, no. We got to do it right. I was looking to hear what that was, but nah. Dilio, I don't know where Dilio is at. I'm just doing this off the strength today because I know today is Super Bowl Sunday, and you know what I'm saying? And I was like, man, I'm late too. So, But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and tell my Discord, that we are doing it live. F it. Holy crap, there's people that's writing me in there. For those who don't know, I don't necessarily tune into Discord. So if you're like messaging me for advice and anything like that, it's not no disrespect to you, but I do so much free advice here, there, and everywhere that Discord is like meant for me to kind of propel people into the show or whatever. So. I'm gonna make sure that I do that. I'm gonna get the Discord going. Everyone, so give me a second here. But yeah, we're gonna listen to people's music or whatnot. I'm just gonna let the word get out there. Now, and let me see. I gotta grab this link real quick. Hopefully, man, I know for a fact she ain't knocking on the door. And if she was, like use the key. Use the key. I'm gonna get my ass whooped live. Y'all about to see me get my ass whooped live. Let me go ahead and hit up the music review as I can't talk. Boom. And get that going so everybody know that we're in here. So submit your music and whatnot. And then we're gonna do a little bit of housekeeping. I'm seeing everybody come up in here. I greatly appreciate it. Everybody's not watching the game yet because the game ain't on. We got 47 concurrent viewers, right in the 52. Oh shit. And we have 6 likes. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Hitting the like button definitely does get the word out a little bit easier. You know, it helps me, you know, I guess trend or whatever the hell it is. You know, it just helps in general. And I also saw that the notification went out, so YouTube missed me. But yeah, we got a lot of stuff planned. If you're asking me how to submit, and you see right here that there is a email, which is beatreviewstream@gmail.com. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with you, but that's all you need to know. For those who are inquiring about, you know, different people that have like memberships, I don't see any members in here. But if you become a member of my channel or whatnot, you get special access to certain things. So I will just walk you through that. So let's go ahead and walk you through that, because I mean, that is a part of housekeeping. You know, I'm looking up ideas and stuff like that for Valentine's Day as well. Whoa. But let me go ahead and get to the YouTube channel, because that's a whole bunch of stuff. For feet pics. Whoa. I've never been a big, like, feet don't turn me on, but it's weird that there are people that, you know, they kind of, like, they get off on feet. It's like, what? Like, and at my age now, my tender age, like, some titties, dang, ooh. Some chest, that doesn't kind of stimulate, that doesn't even really stimulate me, you know what I'm saying? What stimulates me about a woman, in general, and this is just real talk, not even me like trying to be on some smooth Mcree type stuff. Eyes, nose, lips, and your attitude. Of course, you gotta, you know, you gotta have a little body ID on you. You know what I'm saying? You can't be slipping if you're gonna be with the Mcree pimping. But, like, engagement, you know what I'm saying? And then don't come, if you're one of those ladies that's coming in with one of them ignorant ass, you know, you talking crazy. Nah, I definitely don't. They ain't gonna help me at all. You know what I'm saying? You know, your boy is grown. But anyways, housekeeping, all that together and all that. Basically, if you want to join the channel, you can. You just go to the, you know, just click. You have to be on desktop, and you have to click on that join button if you want to join. And then you have your different tiers here. The basic tier will get you into what is the special Discord. We have private Discords as well. And once you become a member or whatnot, there's things that you can do. If you want to give people or something like that, you can go into your gift settings, and then you can turn this on, and you can gift like subscribers, like the people, it picks it at random. People that are dedicated to the channel, they get to try out certain things, and you can go to the community tab, and then you have access to like the community at large, and not the public stuff is public, but the private stuff, you know, there's certain things that you get, and I ain't gonna show you, but you can also navigate to the private Discord as well. All that information is there. So it's pretty good. I'm sitting here looking at the chat right now. Anywho, what I'm gonna do is get some things together. Hopefully, I'm gonna let me message this person real quick. Make sure. Boom. All right. Give me a sec. But anyways, so just making sure, you know, it's like Super Bowl day, so you know everything is kind of like chaotic or whatnot. So anyways, so what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna take a little different route. I'm gonna go and, you know, just see, since there's no badges up in this piece, that means that nobody really has submitted, or at least that's the way I'm taking it. If you are a badge, then let me know in the chat right now. You know, if you have submitted something or whatnot, you will have your badge. So don't try me, okay? Anyways, so I see Ahmed has sent some stuff in, and is that a bug on my forehead? Yeah, it felt weird. I see Dick McGuffin up in this piece too. And I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna check out some stuff in the Gmail right now. And we'll see what's popping. All right, Ahmed. That was loud. Yeah, so my first device is definitely distorted as hell. It was very loud, so I would kind of be conscious of your levels, like be cognitive of the levels or whatnot. The sound selection, it was okay. You know, I don't necessarily know the aim for what you was trying to do with the composition, but you know, being original isn't frowned upon here, or being unique or anything like that. It's just got to be pulled off very well. I feel like there was a little bit too much going on in that composition, but other than that though, if you subtract some things and work on the mixing, it will sound much better in that regard. So if that is the problem, if that's what you was looking for as far as advice, or if you just want to get your stuff played, that's what I would say if you really want me to listen a little longer. But yeah, appreciate that. All right, so this next one is Remy, and we're gonna go ahead and check out Remy right now. Let's see what it is. It's a SoundCloud link. You know, I'm just doing my investigations of Valentine's Days for ideas, and let's get it.
But they couldn't act too lazy. Won't act like you can face me when I'm falling down. But every day I'm really trying to get on top of my game.
Nigga, where did you find that, bro?
Like, whatever you mean. Are you speaking of me and my fucking team? Oh yeah, Rex on me on the road. Send him to the sun and leave my hands on my bro.
Hands on my bro, oh no you don't. I don't wanna fight it out. I feel like I'm flying now, and I'm 40 even.
She got me 40. First thing that I think of in the morning. I mean, like, I wanna be me. I wanna be me. I wanna be this boy, wanna be like me. Boy, wanna be like me. Boy, this boy, wanna be like me. Try to hit that nigga, but it's moving like me.
Not bad, not bad. Not bad. That was DistroKid. But yeah. Perk Dog. Mike, the mistake. What's going on? What a name. Yeah, I'm glad that you can check in with us today. You know, there's a whole bunch going on today. I don't plan on being on very long like I did the last time, but I will be back again next Sunday because, you know, I want to keep in perspective of like what's going on. You know, today is Super Bowl Sunday, so, you know, your boy got to preparate for that. Then Tuesday is Valentine's Day. You know the vibes there. If you don't know, you single, then whatever, it don't matter. But yeah, in terms of this track, I did like the vocal performance. The vocal performance was nice and clean, and it sat very well on the track. I didn't have to turn it down or anything like that, and it was pretty simple. And those are elements that you want to do when you have a vocal performance of any sort. You don't want to drown it with musical content or just so many damn different musical tracks that, you know, the performance is just drug over. And I think it was pretty good, to be honest. It's definitely worth a listen, and it was definitely worth a longer listen at that. So yeah, I think it was a pretty good track, and you know, I just hope that we can get some more stuff on that level. Bam, bam in this bitch. I wonder what Hit the Keys is doing right now. Mr. Hit the Keys. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Hold on, guys.
Oh, shit. Here we go again.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Yeah. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. I'm still here. Everything is everything. I might take a little second of a break or whatnot real quick. So just give me a moment. I'm going to make sure that the situation is taken care of. So, yeah. Hey. Welcome back. E. Cornelius, what's good? Hey, so yeah, let's go ahead and I'm gonna be right back in a second, guys. Don't mind me. And it won't take but like less than a minute, you know, unless I bust my ass, because you know I'm old as hell. So give me a second here. Damn, where's it at? There it goes. All right, we are back. Had to do something real quick. I do apologize for that. But yeah, let's go ahead. I'm gonna do one more out the beat review, the actual email. Lord, we're doing it live.
No. We'll do it live. Fuck.
Anyways, so where we at? T Renaissance. Let's go ahead and do T Renaissance real quick, and let's get T Renaissance on deck. So let's get it.
Renaissance. All right. Not bad. I actually like that track because it's very simple, and there's a lot that someone can bring to that track, and you know it's good to hear a certain beat like that. The mix was actually pretty decent. You know, I didn't have to turn it down too much. I know, you know, people you kind of ramp up the loudness of their beats because, you know, louder is better. You know, that's the thing that we all discover. But the clarity on it was surprisingly good. I like the balance of everything in the mix. So, you know, sound selection was all right. You know, I'm not a huge fan of horns, but you definitely made the horns work in this instance here. So I actually like that. Said no bass line though. It definitely has bass. It's just not extra loud and distorted, and you know, it's nice and smooth. So yeah, it did have that. So what I'm gonna do here is let's check out the Discord real quick. I see people that have dropped in their reviews and stuff. I mean the tracks, and I want to make sure that everything is good. Yeah. So hey. Oh shit.
Super Bowl Sunday, motherfuckers! Who y'all going for? Anyways, I know that was distorted as hell. All right, so now that we have that going, what's going on, LD40? I see you in the, but anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and play Wally D Beats. You know, since he popped up and pulled up and all that. Yeah. What's going on, Unique from 99 Doors? Let's go ahead and get that Wally D going. What do he got? He got some of that that Afro bombastic going on.
Cheerios, Cheerios, rappers I've been popping. 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 Cheerios, Cheerios.
That was Wally D Beats. That's a different take on funk, to be honest. But you know, I hear it. You know, there are like different subgenres of funk coming out. You know, you got the drift funk, you got the classic funk stuff. You know, and then you have the new what they got funk house basically, and that's more on the Russian side of the world. But I find them all to be very interesting and very rewarding, to be honest. So you know, I like how Wally D had a different take on it. You know what I'm saying? So that's gonna take a lot of getting used to, and I know a lot of people are upset. You know, the classic funk guys, you know, stuff. The people that do the stuff kind of like what I do when I have like my Memphis 1994 style or just funk in that perspective. They're a little pissed because they put in all this work for funk to be a thing, and then once Spotify recognized funk being a genre, it ended up being funk house, and so you know a lot of people are a little upset about that. So you know. Anyways, let's go ahead and hear that Perk Dog, that Perk Diggler, and let's get this shit popping. I'm pulling up my, just in case. Is it not gonna pull up? Okay, there it goes, it pulled up. This is classic Perk Dog right here. That was Perk Dog on the track. What y'all think about that, champ? I mean, this is God damn it. Boy, just do it. But anyways, so this is classic Perk Dog here. I mean, I've heard this track before, and it sounds better, absolutely, in terms of the quality. I know he kind of put more work into it. He is a full-time representative of the FL gang, clearly. And I humbly respect, and mind you guys, I'll be messing with y'all. Y'all know what the F it is when it comes to FL Studio. I fucks with it. Anyways, definitely one of the dopest producers I've ever heard on here. In terms of that, very consistent. Not easy to do that, to be true. I struggle with that as well. Like the nice smooth. I like the palette, man. He's a sound designer too at that, so he has a firm understanding about how important sound selection is when you're doing whatever, and definitely with the mixing process too as well. When you dive more into sound design as a beat maker, producer, whatever the hell, it does have its benefits to where you understand what frequencies fit where and what needs to be subtracted and what needs to be added. So. And that plays a lot into what Percolum does inside of his production. So, really dope stuff. I see Rimzo up in this piece. T Renaissance, of course. What's going on? And Future Untold. I believe that's a mod. James, I see you up in this piece. Sean Lunatic, I had to give you a shout out. Who else just pulled up on me? You know what I'm saying? Nobody I ain't seen you in a while, brother. But thank you so much, man, for being up in here on this Sunday. Bangerific, what's going on? Bryce, what's popping? I already said what's up to Wav. Virgil Studio, I think I might have missed you earlier. All Things Audio, what's going on? Greatly appreciate you pulling up. And who else have I missed? Bam has been in here for quite a while. I do apologize. Bam, you're blue. You're a part of the Blue Boys, so sometimes I get it mixed up. Maybe it's not a bright color. Ahmad. Oh, okay. No. So Future Untold is not Ahmad. Thugga's up in this piece. M. Robinson's up in this piece. Noodles is up in this piece. Who else? Tone Deaf Baby, what's good? And somebody sent a dono. Thank you so much for the dono there. Eric Hendricks, we will get to you in a second. And that's what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to go ahead and check out Bam Vox up in here in the tribe area right now in Discord. And if you're wondering about the Discord and all that, all you have to do is join my channel. You just have to be a member. You have to do that on the desktop. And, you get a couple of nice, cool things and shiny stuff. So it's a whole bunch of stuff. You would hit the community tab after becoming a member and seeing what members only stuff has, What I want YouTube to do is make a filter to where if you are a member of this channel, you can just click on just the member stuff. Oh, actually you can.
I'm broke, nigga, I'm broke.
God bless you, Avenue Mcree.
Well, God bless you too. All right, let's get to it. Bam on the. Zeke, what's good? That was. Thank you for the sub. Peter. Whoa. Pause. That was Bam with Space Jazz. What y'all think about that? Anyways, so I like it, clearly. I mean, Space Jazz, chord progression, and I like the way, the mix was pretty crispy. Let me find out you and Viral been collaborating on the mixes still. Because I know y'all did some collaborations in the past, but if not, whatever. It's still dope nonetheless. I like definitely the sound selection was on point. The drums were very crispy. Yeah, really good stuff from Bam. Bam with the grown folk shit. You know, I can appreciate some grown folk shit. That's for sure. For the person that has donated, I thank you and I appreciate that. For those who want to know some things and some thang-a-dangs, let me go ahead and tell you. So if you want to become a member or whatnot of the channel, because if you are a member of the channel and you have issues kind of like navigating shit, what the hell is going on? God damn it. Okay, so once you become a member of the channel and whatnot, there is a special tab. It's a membership tab. The membership tab actually has all of the resources in here. You know, there's some things in here. If you want to sort through the normal community tab, this is what. Okay, but it should be for everybody. I hope it ain't just for a princess. So if you have any troubles and you're not seeing it as just like the basic package, then I don't know. Hopefully not. But anyways, yeah. So there's a lot of stuff. I'm not gonna ruin it. The reason why I'm not gonna scroll all the way down is because I don't want people to be trolling me and trying to get in on the exclusive club here. You feel me? Frame data. Oh shit. What we talking about? Frame data? What we talking about? What we talking about for real? Because I know and understand that. Also housekeeping. Other housekeeping going on, as I do not want to close these tabs out because I am looking up some stuff, you know, for that Valentine's Day thing. You feel me? Yeah, feel me? Yeah. So y'all better be planning something for your special one in your life, you know, guys and gals, ladies and gents. But yeah, so more housekeeping and whatnot. Make sure that you check us out over there at 16levels.com. That would be really dope if y'all do. We have some dope sound designers, have some pretty good courses. We got some pretty good threads. One of the threads I was rocking this week, and on my horrible reel on IG, it wasn't horrible, but it just didn't do as well as I thought it would do. But yeah, this is one of the dope shirts here, Gangsta Artist. We also have a SP404 shirt as well that's going to be out soon, or just be highlighted, some apparel. So if you're into apparel, that is dope, and you should check it out. Yeah, we have some new releases. You want to see new releases all together, then you just go into Shop All. We just released Soul Progression's MIDI core pack that works for both Scalar 2 and for the MPC. You know, we have that. DJ Payne 1 dropped us some sample packs that are extremely good. So I have the trinity of the Painkiller series. First Class dropped by Sonic Gems. Sonic Gems is dope. MPC book, Progressions by MG the Future. Tammuz came through with Dirt and Tasty Breaks. And then Musician Paradise, which is the homie as well, dropped the 90s pianos pack over here. So if you're in the 90s piano house music or just 90s house music, these progressions will fit very well. And this also is for Scalar 2 and the MPC, for Cthulhu and Ripcord. So if you want to get on the Ripcord world, then that's cool. And then we also have Dark Chorus Volume 2 by CMP, and Masada has dropped some really dope stuff as well. So we're pretty loaded over here. We also have a C++ framework course that's coming up soon. It's taught by someone that's certified just like me, but this person has been doing it for a while, and he's a fellow YouTuber as well. So anyways, let's go ahead and get bike in it. So what I'm gonna do real quick is pull up something that I should have pulled up not too long ago. What's going on, Gary Smith? I appreciate you joining us for Sunday here. You know, I know we working out. It's actually, holy crap. Let me see what the numbers is looking like. Seems like there's a lot more people than I thought it would be on Super Bowl Sunday. Y'all just killing time before the game come on, huh? Yeah, 81 people up in this thing and 35 likes. I appreciate it. Appreciate the dono. One new member up in this piece. Thank you so much for becoming a member. Overlord, I see you, my guy or gal. I don't know. I do apologize. My person. Here we go. But yeah, so let me go ahead and pull this up real quick because I forgot to log in here so I can keep track of what's going on. C++ for VST coding, yes. But C++ has many different use cases, but visualizers, building up OS, firmware, like all your favorite frameworks, or if you don't understand frameworks, they would be explained on this channel. I'm going to explain a lot of it. I think it's time for me to pivot the kind of content that I do on here to something that goes a little deeper, you know what I'm saying? And I can still touch up on like FL Studio and many different other things. And we got all these great different tools out here right now that's just out here, and you guys can just, you know, I want to stay in the same bag, but also show more diversity and just versatility in general. But yeah, that course is not gonna be cheap though. That course is definitely not gonna be cheap. I'm still negotiating and trying to make it make sense. And the person that did the course, it is a 10-hour course. It's broken down, so that it's gonna be a minute before it gets on here. It'd probably be like March. I'm hoping for February. I'm aiming for February, so you know I'm still talking to that person about it. Let me see here. Let's see what Eric. I don't know if Eric actually wanted his music to be played or he was contributing, but I know $20 is the bare minimum. I just looked you up. Okay, there we go. Mr. Hendrix up in this piece. He did a land. All right, now. He did some Lander. He had his stuff mastered by Lander. So now people now are getting into AI. They're like, oh, well, maybe Lander is not all that bad, you know, because ChatGPT does all this. It's like, bro, I've been telling y'all for years. All right, so let's go ahead and get Eric up in this piece, man. I will be floating back to the Discord because I know people will come momentarily. But we... That was Eric on the track. What y'all think about that track? I'm gonna weigh in because this is the play-in. Hey. Anyway, so my opinions on that. Well, I thought it was pretty good. I thought the master was pretty decent. You know, nice and hot. You know, so very good start. I like the sound selection. I like the progressive sound, progressive chords, chord progression, progressive chords. What the hell? I'm trying to slow down. That's what happens when you're talking too fast. Is you kind of stutter. Some people could do it better than others. So, but other than that, I like the general idea. It's when other elements of the track started being introduced. It started getting a little cloudy, and by cloudy I mean like some of the different musical instruments could have been turned down just a little bit more. I mean, I know your drums are hitting pretty hard, but that's the only thing. So. That I would say that, you know, that was a little problematic, but other than that though, I thought the track was pretty decent. But yeah, that would calm it down a little bit. Just take away just a little bit of stuff. I see you, Overlord. I'm gonna go and get to you in a second here. So, anyways, so I'm gonna go to Overlord. Let's see here. You just sent this in. All right. So if you just don't want to send stuff into the Discord, but you're a member, make sure follow this. I actually think this is pretty cool. Like this format right here. You see Overlord, he's a member. He didn't want to send it into the Discord. Hopefully he ain't. Well, it doesn't matter. But yeah, he's a member, and then the beat, you know, and you know.
I'm broke, nigga. I'm broke.
Tolga-Pelivan at hotmail.com. Attila the Hunt 24K.
Oh, shit. Thank you so much for the dono. All right, so what we're going to do is get into Overlord here. So let's get it. Oh, yeah. Bro, I was looking for your ass. sounds, Overlord. Thank you, Tone Deaf, baby. Appreciate that. What? No. All right, back to it. So, Overlord, I'm so glad that you submitted. Holy shit. I like it. You clearly know I like it. Love jazz. And for those who are trying to like do production like that, but you don't have the chops with your fingers or whatnot, because I'm just gonna keep it real. I liked everything about it. I listened to it in mono, it sounded good in mono. The drums hit, the drum pattern. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. So if you're trying to bring that kind of production to your music or whatnot, we definitely have tools like that. So I would just like to point it out. So one of the main tools that you should go. Well, one of the main things that you should go to do is go over here to 16levels.com. Go to sounds, presets. If you have Scalar 2 or if you have like Ripcord or whatnot and anything like that, I would check out 90s R&B, New Jack Swing, even to a certain degree, 90s Piano House definitely has jazz chords and soul progressions, MIDI chord pack, which has stuff for both the MPC. All this has stuff for the MPC, Scalar, Ripcord, except for like soul progressions. I don't know how to put stuff into Ripcord yet, so I'll probably have Musician Paradise hook us up with that. So if you already have purchased soul progressions and I add Ripcord or Cthulhu, I'll just resend it out to everybody so you can get those presets and stuff like that. But yeah, that production, Overlord, I'm so glad that you resent, because I was like, where the fuck? I was like, who was it? Because I got you mixed up with someone else. Also, the Chord Book series definitely has some great R&B, neo soul type stuff as well. And if you want MPC pad performance and stuff like that, you can get the MPC book. The MPC book is the Chord Book, but in MPC format. That's how MG the Future wanted to do it. MG the Future wanted to do that joint. And you can get some very smooth shit, for real. And this isn't stuff I'm just saying like, hey, this is shit I use daily. I don't give a fuck if you don't get it. Because that shit's a motherfucking cheat code, especially to what we just heard from Overlord. So, yeah, appreciate that. It's not just it's a team conglomerate here. I'm not solo dolo, but yeah, I try to keep the best around, so that when people get stuff, they don't feel cheated or whatever. And if they do feel cheated, then I know there's something wrong over there, in which I could extend myself out and teach you. But I'm not going to teach you for free or whatnot. Or you just, watch the channel and I will teach you how to do certain things, It's hard to teach. And that's another thing, not to get, waste y'all guys' time. That's another thing about, doing stuff in generals. It's hard to teach people, because everybody's on a different level, right? So it's hard to teach, everybody one specific thing unless they're really going for that. And it does, pay off some certain times, but most of the time people need more care. They might need more hands-on time. I do have consulting. My link tree is in the description box. So if you see my link tree, that says like my social media or whatever, I do have like some consulting packages. I am an hourly type guy, and my time is money. So I'm gonna keep it real with you. And I ain't gonna do one-on-one. So people that have been trying to hit me up, because there's people that's trying to hit me up with short change shit and trying to get advice. Yeah. Overlord is tough, bruh. Overlord is a motherfucker. Overlord gonna have. Oh, and then the new one that I did, it has a lot of church progressions, but I won't have to go over that because a lot of you guys have to understand like what certain chords are fit, because it's not supposed to be like 1, 2, 3, 4. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's 3, 2, 1, 5. And we'll talk about that in another stream. But anyways, we're gonna listen to Bright Tonic in this piece. Let's get it. Let's get some volume. That was Bright Tonic. Definitely reminds me of something that would be in like an anime towards like the very, either in the intro or in the outro. That's my first take on that. It's kind of, it's in the style of the main melody, it kind of reminds me of Ty, like Ty. Ty does like his production like that, or you know, kind of like Travis Scottish or whatever, you know, however you want to put it. But I definitely like what you was doing. Very, very strange, but at the same time, I get the genuine idea behind it, and the fact that, you know, me and Bright Tonic actually have done a collaboration with that, and thank you so much. With particular pieces like that, yeah, I totally understand what Bright Tonic, sorry, my brother, is doing with his work. So, Paradox, what's going on? So yeah, he's a bit strange like me. You know, I kind of like, I guess I'm the lesser of evils when it comes to different production. But yeah, let's see here. I'm gonna go, and we got Gary Smith on deck. So let's go ahead and check out Gary. Uh-oh. That was Gary Smith with some smooth shit. What y'all think about that, chat? I thought it was a pretty decent piece. Definitely like the progression. Like anything in that notation was good. The only thing I guess maybe if I wanted to be a old hating ass dude, would probably be the drum selection. Maybe, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I've been spoiled by Akai and their expansions. When it comes to drums, it's like, holy crap, like, man, these drums is just it. I'm not going anywhere else. You know, I still use like some drums that I've created and a few others created like outside of that. But yeah. But anyways, yeah, I thought the drums was okay. You know what I'm saying, if you're asking my opinion. But other than that, overall, I thought it was a pretty good piece, well put together or whatnot. So I saw, my bad, Attila, I totally forgot. I'm so sorry, and I'm about to play your joint next. And thank you so much for the no-no, by the way. And thanks to all the people that have been contributing. I mean, I don't care if you're in the chat, you sent something in, and you don't want to be in the chat, or whatever the case may be. Y'all all are contributing, and I thank y'all so much, even if you're just viewing or whatnot. So anyways, whoa, what the hell going on? Let me find out. But anyways, we're about 50 minutes in, so let me go ahead and speed things up. So, all right, let's get to, whoa, that's not it. Wrong. What the hell? Copy, there we go. I'm gonna have to get Attila on deck. There we go. Whoa, wait a minute, Attila, the last thing that, well, hold on, let me go ahead and clear out the, yeah, the last thing that it says that you sent was on the was in 2021. I mean, what the hell? I don't know if he was, yeah. I ain't seen you in a while. I agree with, you was, you know what I'm saying? You be coming through with that solid shit. Some crazy shit. Maybe I'll type in Attila. You know, I gotta be careful of what I say. maybe it's like behind or something like that. Oh, no. You don't have to send it in. It's just, Google is being Google. So I got you on deck. So don't worry about that. So Attila, this guy, Attila used to be goddamn whole ass movie sound score. Goddamn, it be on some wild shit. This is very tame for Attila, man. I'm actually shocked, man. But salute to you, my brother. Yeah, I thought it was pretty dope. That's pretty dope. I like I would like to say, as far as like the sound selection, pretty good sound selection. I like the utilization of the acapella, and kind of pairing that off. And I'm glad that the acapella itself wasn't, some people use vocal chops and it don't be it don't be in pitch. But other than that, though, yeah, really good joint, man. Great to see you back. Thank you so much for the dono too as well. You didn't have to do that, but it's definitely great to see you come back up in there with the tribe and vibe with everybody. I apologize, but yeah, I'm just looking at the tribe check-in room. The 12th Apostle, what's going on? You said it was gas? I agree with you. All right, unless you're saying like I'm gassing him. Then I'm like, hey, I don't do the gassing stuff. But anyways. Oh, yeah. Let me go ahead and get E. Cornelius on deck here. So we're gonna check out E. Cornelius. Let's get it. Damn, that was damn, Ian Cornelius. I can say it right, guys. I did it.
No. We'll do it live. Fuck it.
Anyways, so yeah, he didn't have to do us like that. He didn't have to switch up the drums and shit like that. I love the sample selection too, by the way. That was really tough. I'm surprised that Wagabutt ain't in here. Wagabutt would be acting a whole damn fool if you would have heard this loop. But yeah, I like how simple it is too, by the way. It doesn't necessarily need much, man, because I wish I could spit. Yeah, so Overlord right on that one, bro. I like that a whole lot, man. I don't even want to move on. But I got to, though, because we got a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, and it's little time. I know y'all guys want to get on with your lives, too, but Ian Cornelius, bro, you goddamn. And I appreciate you becoming a member, too, by the way. You know, it makes life a whole lot easier on everybody, especially me. I said, check this whack beat. Oh, I'm not doing that. All right, so we're gonna go over here. Let me check the Discord. I know the Discord might be good. Okay, cool. Discord is cool. Yeah, we're limited on time anyways, but I want to make sure that the Discord, all the members and stuff, the badge holders, definitely get their time. All right, let's go ahead and get to Thugger Beats real quick. Oh, Thugger Beats sit the whole pack. Hey, I can't do nothing with that, but I'm definitely gonna play one joint though. Yeah. So that was Thugger Beats. I ain't gonna be able to check out his whole album. I do like this track though. What y'all think about that, chat? I thought it was pretty good. To be fair, as simple as it is, as simple as it is, it's a hard mark to. It's hard to get this kind of production going, and you have to kind of leave a stamp on whatever your main progression is or your main melody if you really want to make an impact. You know, the drums weren't spectacular. You know, we all heard these type of drums before, but the way they are utilized along with this melody, it definitely fits. So, definitely something that I could hear someone spit on. Boy, I am tripping with all the stuttering, man. I was thinking about taking a speech class, like a speech class, so I can get better at, you know, this stuff. You know, I definitely want to be the best that I can be while I'm here on this earth, you know. But yeah, really dope, really dope. I see you living Noble. We're gonna check you out because you know you harassing me and you want the limelight here. Normally you know there's some guidelines to that. So living Noble, let's go ahead and do you. So because I mean you're active, so you know why not? Let's go ahead and do that. See, you already don't failed a little bit. You don't failed. Where you at? I definitely don't want to download stuff while I'm doing this show live. You know what I'm saying? Because it kind of takes away from the show. But you know, again, I'm not trying to call you out on your shit's not. Well, I just did. But let's hear it. Let's hear it. Oh, and look.
Okay, Noble.
Yes. So it is cool. I do agree with the sentiments in the chat. I'll start with the good, of course. You know, I think the concept of the track, or what you was trying to do with the beat, is pretty cool. I think it's a pretty cool concept for what it is. I like the rawness of it. However, the mix could be a little better and more balanced. It is extremely loud, but you know, those are things that you probably, you know, you sent and you wanted to know what I thought. But other than that, though, I do think that it's a pretty cool idea. Love the sample. I like the way that you utilize the beat. I like how dirty the drums are. But tame it a little bit by lowering the volume and kind of getting used to using a limiter to bring you some balance to your track. You know, limiters can make your stuff louder without you having it extremely loud, and that way you keep the detail of the beat, and that way you can use that gritty, dirty vibe in your favor. It's something that I think I should just recover again. I did. Busy Work Beast asked me to to do a video on stock plugins in FL Studio because I disagree with this saying that you need VST 3 whatever you need third-party VST plugins to mix and certain things, especially in FL Studio. FL Studio, despite me just always trolling, has probably the best VST plugins I've ever experienced, or the best native plugins. I believe their coding language that they use over there at Native Instruments at Image Line is Rust, I believe. Oh no, I think it's Ruby. I think it's their own stuff because those guys have been coding for like years, and they have their own coding language, I believe. I'm looking at the chat here. I see you. No doubt. Living Noble. I thought it was a pretty good joint, man. You know, I just wanted to give you some confidence. Low Frequency, what's good? What is going on? Twilla, what's going on? Ab, do you have enough time to check out mine? We're about an hour and 4 minutes in. I'm going to. Oh shit, war. All right, we already checked you out anyways, Cornelius. Cornelius. See, I'm all over the place today. All right, so I'm gonna go to low frequency, and then I'm gonna go to Dick McGuffin. So let's go to Dick McGuffin first, since he's next in line. We're gonna check him out right now. So let's go ahead and get that going. My pleasure, Living Noble. What up, DJ Dilly? How you doing, brother? Yeah, that's what Dick McGuffin does very well, is drum lines. McGuffin. What? Are we still live? What's going on? So that was Dick McGuffin on the track. What y'all think about that? What in the hell is going on with my... Oh, I see. Lordy. I'm gonna have to switch back over. It's so silly. But yeah, that was Dick McGuffin. Man, that breakdown is mean. That's a disrespectful breakdown, my guy. I like the track for what it was. It brought a lot of different elements to it. You know, my main complaint always with you is probably just like dynamic range on your track. Like a lot of people's stuff is really loud. Yours is always extremely low, and I find that to be, you know, that's one of the things that I was like, you know, you're gonna get on it. But Dick McGuffin, you always bring it, especially on the drums. So, you know, I respect everything that you do. Oh Lord, Jesus, we got 94 people watching, 59 likes. Damn. Yeah, y'all wanted the show, huh? Y'all wait for that Super Bowl or whatnot. Hey, shoot, I got a Super Bowl I got to attend to. You feel me? So, low frequency. Let's go ahead and check out his joint real quick.
All about you, girl, and I should sing it all over the world. If I could write, I would write
So I had to keep it. I'm keeping this one short, but other than that, the only thing I have negative to say maybe is just the fact that it was extremely loud. But other than that, though, I think the elements was really dope. This is some boom bap slap right here. But it's pretty dope. It's pretty dope. I definitely would be more conscious of how loud you make your joints. You know what I'm saying? I think that's a little too loud. But it said it slapped your face. What's going on, Jace? But yeah, really dope joint though, nonetheless. So what I'm gonna do here is pivot on over and keep on pivoting on over here. And thank you so much for that low frequency. So I'm gonna producer Noise has checked in, and he's a member. I'm gonna go ahead and spin it out. But before anybody even, if you're wondering, I will be back next Sunday too as well, because of how short this Sunday is, given the parameters of this week. That's the only reason why this stream is going to be a little shorter than usual. But yeah, let's go ahead and check him out real quick. Let's get the volume up. Yeah, so this is gonna come in. Whoa. Producer noise. Well, that was weird. Yeah. I don't think that was supposed to do that. Oh.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Damn. That was a surprise mother effer moment there. Yeah, so let's go ahead. I'm not gonna play Overlord, your second track, man. Let's be fair. You know, we got people that have submitted stuff before then, and you know, I'm just gonna be, you know, nice. Let's get it. This is Zeke. Uh-oh. What we got here? It's your birthday. Happy birthday. Then I get played.
Young, summer love. Harder with the days as it goes. Young, summer love. Harder with the days as it goes. You're my love. No one wants to tell where to go. You're my love. No one wants to tell where to go. Yeah, baby girl know my name. I did not come to play. Know my face and my name. I did not come to play. Yeah, once in a lifetime, this a feeling so appealing. Push your hands high to the sky, touch the ceiling. Yeah, I'm a boss, baby. Didn't know you fucking with a boss lately. Yeah, go hop in the ride, hop on the side. We gon' do what it do. We gon' fuck with the crew. No one here fuck with you. No one here fuck with you. Yeah, young, summer love.
I actually like that to take it on out. So that was a dope joint by Randy's Alive Not Dead. I actually like that joint, to be honest. I like the way that the artist is delivering the lyrical content, and definitely like the 4 on the floor vibe. You got a little bit of a real cowbell in there instead of like the, you know, the digital cowbell we know from the TR-808, which is cool. Yeah, pretty good joint. Zeke, my pleasure. Yeah, oh yeah, that's right. I heard a couple of joints from you. But yeah, so really good music. You know, that's one of the things that I like to do. This show right here, if y'all want to know in detail, just so people, you know, that just tune in, know what's going on. I do listen to music. You know, it doesn't necessarily have to be beats. It can be full songs and all that. And I kind of just dictate to see what would be good for my other channel. And just as an update for all the people that are here, I want you to know that when I have a dedicated work day for Dark Coffee Radio. So, you know, I have not posted on there in quite a while, though I just re-updated the live stream in itself so that we're able to, you know, have that. And I like this. This is definitely playlist worthy, so I want you guys to understand what I'm looking for. I will have an ambient section. It is very inspired by Viral Beats, because he does a lot of ambient music, and I do like ambient music and stuff like that. So there's gonna be some really relaxing meditational music on there, and you know, I'm gonna go ahead and pivot into that as well. But yeah, so expect more stuff to be down the line. Next Sunday I will be on time. It'll be 2 p.m. That I will stream, and it will be a longer stream, so you know, make sure stay tuned. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel. If you don't subscribe to the channel, that's fine, but make sure that you know, tune in. Make a mental note of that. If I have to put a notification up And if you want to keep in ties with us over there at my Discord community, you can do that. I have a Linktree link that has the Discord sign on it. All you have to do is click that if you want to see where the Discord is at. Other than that, if you're a member of this channel, you can only join on the desktop, by the way. You cannot join on the phone or anything like that. You know, you will get that update as well, and you know, to make sure, and also you will have like priority and stuff like that. That's the thing that I like to do with the members, the people that have badges like Overlord. Very good music. I encourage you guys to be nice, ladies and gentlemen, to be good out there, behave, you know, enjoy your Sunday, be productive, enjoy your friends, the energy around you, and all that great stuff. Thank you so much for the 72 likes. Thank you so much for the donos. Appreciate the new member. Thank you for all the people that subscribed and all that great stuff. DCR is up next, so stay tuned. Make sure you sub to that channel if you want to see new music and hear new music, and that new music that is good. So that's one of the purposes of this, you know. And I don't take any of your credit when I do post stuff on DCR. I don't care if I get a copyright claim on there, because it's all about getting the music out there. So yeah, similar to like this channel as well. So anyways, thank you for coming out. God bless you. Good night.